Hey guys, Luke here and welcome back to another episode of the New Zealand Warriors Rugby League Live 3 Career Mode. This is episode 16, and to start the episode we're going to be taking on the Sydney Roosters. Now you can see they're not doing too well in 11th spot, so we should be able to, well, quite frankly, smash them. That's the plan, but it is pissing down rain, so that could be a little bit of a challenge because obviously it's harder to catch the ball when it is raining, but I still have full faith in the lads that they can get the job done. Matt Moylan back into the side after playing Origin. I think he actually played in the last game, seeing we sort of skipped over a game, whatever, but looking at the Roosters side, actually it's decent, but there's a few players in the back line that I'm not really too sure of, so I'm assuming that's where they've kind of dropped off, and that's why they're not doing too good. But it is Heritage round for some reason, like round 20 is like Heritage round. I don't understand why, but we're playing in our brown jersey. I think we might have played in it once before, and Roosters are playing in their like members jersey, and we're going to win a penalty, like first tackle of the game. I can't remember who it was. I think it was not Takiaho. I think it was Ika Hifo who just palmed off one and then ended up getting tackled, and then they just held on too long, and we ended up scoring. Now right there I was a little bit wary, like we could have literally just picked up the ball and run to the corner maybe with Fishiahi, but I was a bit wary of dropping the ball because of the rain, and I was like, man, we better just not do anything too stupid. And then mind you, I did follow up like 2 tackles later and just throw the most stupidest pass. But right here, what a ridiculous thing here. It's Edric Lee has to pick up the ball from his own in goal after it gets thrown back like 15 meters, but we are going to make a stupid move here, just a brain explosion really. Cameron McInnes clearly was never onside, and I decided to run at him anyways. Thankfully for us though, Glenn Fishiahi is going to bail us out of trouble here. 23 minutes in, just takes a simple hit up but finds a gap there, runs up and just scores a try really. It's that's what's really nice about having a player like Fishiahi. He was the same as I had with Nguama, just pure pace. That's what they've got. They can get through, they can score tries like that, and it's just really nice. They're kind of the player who can help you out when you're in trouble. Not that we're in a heap of trouble, but we just kind of weren't really going anywhere. Now right there, that was a bit of stupid play. I'm going to follow up with even more stupid play there. It is Michael Jennings who picks up the ball. Thankfully Carter ends up making a tackle around the legs, give away a penalty, thinking, yeah, not a problem, we'll just defend our line. I'd rather have that all set. And then thankfully Peter Wallace actually did defend very well there. Well, we defended very well, but Peter Wallace picks up the intercept here. Can he go the distance? I think it's Jay Friend, someone coming across there, but then he ends up getting tackled from behind. Now he did a quick play the ball and then realised, oh shit, we're not going to get to the ball, so I had to do a big dramatic dive to get to the ball there. Thankfully we did get it, but we didn't end up scoring or anything, which is a bit annoying because obviously you want to, when you get those intercepts, you want to capitalise on them, but we definitely did not capitalise on them. Glenn Fishiahi back up the wing again there, looking for an offload. He gets the offload. It's Peter Wallace there, gets the ball to Carter, and Carter is brought down 25 metres out. That's not where the play sort of ended. There was another tackle where we shifted it across field. Nothing happened, but then I thought the beast Marty Vadavai was going to find his way across the line. Obviously he didn't, and the last play on half time we get it to Sean Johnson. Obviously didn't have time to get off any sort of kick, grabber, bomb, anything. So it was 6-0 at half time there, and you know what, it was a pretty good game for us. Not the best obviously, because you know we're dropping lots of balls. You can see there, dropping it in like probably our second set in the second half. So we weren't playing incredible, but we're playing good enough sort of thing. But the ball is tapped back to Sean Johnson here, and he takes on Tuivasa-Sheck there, just steps him. That was such a Sean Johnson thing to do there, straight around Tuivasa-Sheck there, and he's going to race away. 100-metre try there, length of the field. Sean Johnson, what a try, what a beast. He's so good in this game. Actually, I've got to say, he is obviously the best halfback. I think him and Cooper Cronk are the best halfbacks on this game, but I think it's just purely because of pace. It's funny thinking that like on FIFA it's like all about pace. On this game, it's pretty much all about pace. But yeah, I don't know. Sean Johnson he's really good, but he hasn't been like super like outstanding. Like hasn't been any better than some of the other players in this side, which I thought he would just be like the best by far. But I suppose that's just a credit to our side. We're a pretty all-round side. We're not really relying on anybody. Matty Moylan does a good job there. He saw, I think it was Vadavai through that last pass there. I was looking for Ben Henry to sort of make like a wraparound sort of play, but instead he just stayed on the inside, and I probably should have just thrown a normal drawing pass there, but we didn't do it. The last play of the game, the last highlight of the game was us making a bit of a break. We won a penalty, but nothing came of it. So yeah, that's how it finished. 12-0, a win for us, a pretty easy win for us, if I'm being honest with you. Roosters didn't really offer a hell of a lot. As you saw, their highlights were few and far between. But yeah, you can see the rest of the results for round 19. We're still at the top of the ladder. Dragons actually 4 points, so they've dropped off. I think they've dropped off a game, but you can see here, devastating news. Simon Mannering will leave the game at the end of the year to give his weary 31-year-old body a break. So our Captain Mannering, is going to be retiring at the end of the season, so we want to send him out a winner. That's what we want to do, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few others who might consider retiring. I mean, we've got a lot of oldies. Vadavai is one of them. Peter Wallace is another one. I assume like Sam Rapira or someone might be. Probably not. He's probably not old. Anyways, moving on to the next game, taking on the Cowboys. You can see our nemesis Michael Morgan. He's like so good. Like seriously, like the best player on this game. And I was just talking about Johnson being the best halfback, best 5'8" at least in my save. I'm assuming he's progressed quite a lot since like when you start out, so he's probably still a good player then, but right now like, he's almost unplayable. That Origin series, like I seriously could not handle him. But you see here, I think it's Scott Bolton. You'd think it'd be Michael Morgan, but no, Scott Bolton, the prop, makes a break, and thankfully Matty Moylan comes up with a big tackle. But it's pissing down rain again. This time it's a home game for us, but you can see they're going to capitalise off it a little bit. They make a fair few metres. I thought for a second they might have scored, but he's going to be Michael Morgan going through, and Matt Moylan says, no way you're going to be scoring right there. But it is Roy Chris Jason there. Jake Granville, obviously I signed him when I was at the Tigers, so no Jake Granville here. And this was a weird one. Third tackle, did the call the playmaker, like the pass the playmaker sort of thing, and instead of just passing to the closest one, it throws it like all the way across field to Townsend on the other side. Obviously he didn't even catch the ball, and we were meant to pay big time. Michael Morgan goes straight through. Obviously I was just talking about him as being our nemesis. He can also goal kick too. He can do everything. Tackle, line break, everything. Ridiculous. Anyways, it's 6-0 to the Cowboys at halftime there, and you can see our completions are absolutely terrible, 3 from 6. We really need to step it up in the second half if we're going to win this game, and I think we can do it, obviously. But yeah, the first set in the second half, we are going to get a penalty, second tackle, so it was quite handy. We do find ourselves downfield, and you see we're not playing too well right in that tackle, but we are going to find its way to Marty Vadavai, who does a little bit of a weave there, a little bit of a zigzag, and finds his way over the line, scoring a try. But they need to check it for the video ref, but I'm pretty sure Lachlan Coote didn't do enough there, and it will be a try to the beast Marty Vadavai, and we are right back in the game. But it is funny that it came off a bit of shit play, to be honest. All the plays were sort of out of whack, but got it to Conrad Hurrell, and he did his thing, and we found our way through. Sean Johnson kicked the goal. It was a pretty difficult kick, but he kicked it, and you can see the rain is gone, and so is the Cowboys' brains. They just kicked it straight over the dead ball line, out in the full. So we need to capitalise on that big time. We need to make them pay, and we're looking to do it. I was waiting for Hurrell to sort of draw and pass there, but I kind of figured, they're going to pass it to Peter Wallace. So I wasn't sure what to do there. Decided to just take the tackle and live to fight another day, and that's exactly what we did. Marty Vadavai finds his way over the line. He was actually tackled. It was really stupid for me. I should have thrown a dummy. Something I would have done had I been like sort of in form. I had been playing as I did at the Tigers. Probably would have just thrown the dummy and went through myself. But you know, we scored anyway. That's the main thing. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't the best option, but we got the job done. And now right here, Conrad Hurrell gets the last ball there to Vadavai. I couldn't believe they actually that stuck. To be honest, I thought we were going to drop it for sure, but we are going to back up that awesome run there, get it to the middle. Johnson got it to, I don't know who we got it to, but Mossy Masoi is the one who gets tackled when he dives with the ball there, and I think that's a pretty simple one to take. Like, I didn't want to risk another pass because we've seen there's been some crazy intercepts in this game, and we did end up winning a penalty, which is going to result in us taking the kick for 2, because I figured it's the best option. Just gives us a little bit of breathing room, and yeah, just felt way more comfortable with that 8-point lead rather than the 6 there. And we're still just attacking that right hand edge. We're just absolutely destroying them there, and you would think that's a pretty stupid option to do there. Throw the offload in the wet conditions, and especially offload's hard in this game anyways. But we'll just, we weren't putting the acute in the rack, so you know what, we just felt like we had to just keep attacking. Didn't want to rest on our morals and just try and hold on. That's not what we do. We score points. And yeah, we're really playing very well there. Glenn Fisher, hey, I was looking for, I think it was Chad Townsend in the middle there. I was looking for him to link up with him, but for some reason it just locked on to someone else. I don't know why it would lock on to someone else, but it did. And yeah, but it doesn't really matter. We still won 14-6 there. Completions weren't great. Cowboys actually had a perfect game in terms of completions. Michael Morgan, the only try scorer for them. He was the only one who gave us a bit of a worry, to be honest. But in the end, we got the win, and that is the rest of round 20. That's all the results you can see there. We still got a 4-point lead at the top of the table. Only a few rounds left. I'm pretty confident we're going to get this minor premiership. It would take a miracle for the Dragons to get this, even though they're not far behind, but we're just playing really well. Don't really look like losing anytime soon. Anyways, that's where the video is going to end. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, follow me on Twitter at MrLuke and YT, Facebook page in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.